Search for a new lethal cocktail in capital punishment states. Written and read by Dylan Bett. On January 26th, inmate Kenneth Eugene Smith became the first prisoner to be executed by nitrogen gas after a nearly 4-hour failed lethal injection attempt that occurred 14 months prior, according to CNN. Officials announced that the time of death was 8:25 p.m. and lasted for 15 minutes. With a 7% rate of error higher than any other previously used method, lethal injection botched executions have increased over the last decade. In 2010, Hospira, the only U.S. manufacturer of sodium thiopental, one of the three main compounds utilized in the lethal injection drug, experienced production problems that led to the terminus of its production. This domestic shortage of the drug, combined with the moral campaign abroad to end capital punishment, pushed prisons to find another means of carrying out the sentence. States began to run through their existing supply of execution drugs before they expired. Kentucky executed 3 inmates in the same day, only having executed 3 inmates in the 3 years prior. Most capital punishment states began experimenting with new drugs to replace the original 3-drug cocktail. This directly led to an increase in botched executions. Prisons turned to compounding pharmacies to fulfill their needs. However, these unregulated compounding pharmacies led to less reliable and contaminated drugs. In 2018, 5 inmates in Texas that were executed with contaminated drugs complained of a burning sensation. Lethal injection, if administered correctly, took 5 minutes and costed about $10 per execution. Between 2015 and 2020, Missouri spent over $160,000 on lethal injection drugs, and Nevada exceeded over $100,000 in court fees in 2 years defending itself in a lawsuit from a pharmaceutical manufacturer. In 27 states, capital punishment is still legal, and they will continue to find means, new and old, to carry out their execution sentences. Often untested and inhumane methods, botched executions will continue to rise if courts do not deem them cruel and unusual, as inmates' lawyers on death row have argued.